start our Tai Chi class this morning. Now, before we get started, make sure you have enough space that you can move around. As you can see, I have a tiny space to work in, so you don't need a lot, but you do need to be able to step in each direction, and you'll need to be able to come forward and back for this class. All right, we're going to start off with finding a rooted pose. In yoga, they call it a mountain pose. You want your feet hip width apart, nice and solid on the ground. And from here, you're just going to start rocking a little bit back and forth, feeling the weight shift across the bottoms of your feet. To be rooted, you need to feel your feet in contact with the ground or the floor. So this kind of helps you find where your touch points are. And then you're going to just come to stillness right in the middle with the weight evenly spread between those front touch points and the back. It should be the ball of your foot and your heel, and possibly the ball of that pinky toe as well. Now we're going to do the same thing side to side. So shifting left to right, feeling the weight shift across the bottom of your foot, this time in the other direction. And then once you've found all of those touch points side to side, again, come back to stillness right in the middle and try to spread the weight evenly between the front and the back and the side to side points. Once you've found that, you're going to reach out with your arms, your fingertips spread just a little bit, reaching energetically down towards the ground. You're going to soften your knees, soften your hips, almost like you're ready to sit back on a stool. And then you're going to stretch up through your back and your neck, up through the crown of your head, right there at the top, almost like you're hanging from a string. From here, we're going to start just going through all of our different parts, checking everything out for today. So I want you to start at the bottom of your body at your feet, your toes. You're going to kind of squeeze your toes in and then relax everything. Moving up into your feet and your ankles, your calves, squeeze everything in and then relax. Up into your upper legs, your thighs, your hamstrings, squeeze everything in, even up into your glutes, squeeze it in, and then relax. Up into your torso now, so your abs, your belly, your back, squeeze everything in, and then relax. And then to your shoulders, squeeze everything in, and then relax. Out your arms, so you're gonna squeeze your fists, your hands, nice and tight, and then relax. And then up into your face and your head. So squeeze your jaw, squunch everything up, squeeze that little space between your eyes, and then relax it all and let it all go. As you were doing that, if you found any sore spots, any sensitivities, make sure that you are being aware of them. Modify any movements you need to take care of your body today. From here, we're going to start just getting a little movement going. As we breathe in, we're going to lift our chin up. And then breathe out and tuck it down. Doesn't have to go all the way to your chest. Breathing in and up. And then out and down. In and up. And out and down. Coming back to center. Now we're going to do our head side to side. So breathing in, look to your left. And out, back to center. In and right. Out and center. In and left. Out and center. In and right. Out and center. And one more on each side. In and left. Out and right. Sorry, out and center. In and right. And out and center. Beautiful. Pausing here in the middle for a moment. We're going to move to our shoulders. Rolling your shoulders forward. Breathing in as you come up. and out as you come down. And we're going to do that 3 times. So in and up, out and down, in and up, out and down, and one more, in and up, out and down. Now moving backwards 3 times, in and up, out and down, in and up, out and down, in and up, out and down. From here, we're going to move into waking up our hands and our feet. We've been holding them energetically, rooted to the ground or reaching out into the air around us. Now we're going to move back down to our toes, and we're just going to wiggle them. Just wiggle them around, lift them up, lift them down. Beautiful. And then you're going to pick up one foot and just wiggle it a little bit, move it all around, let it get nice and loose, and then move to the other foot. Wiggle it all around, nice and loose. And then we're going to go back to that rooted posture, soften the knees, soften the hips. And we're going to do the same thing with our hands. So start with just wiggling your fingers, maybe in and out, maybe just wiggling them all around. And then moving up to your hands, you're just going to shake one, shake it all around, and then shake the other one. Get a little blood flowing. Beautiful. Now from here, making sure you have plenty of space, we're going to move into ring the gong. Ring the gong is very simple, but a good way to get everything loosened up in your body. You're swinging side to side, initially letting your hands tap at about hip level. You don't have to hit hard. You don't want to, cause any pain or anything, but you should feel the contact of your hand slapping into your side. From here, as you breathe in, you're going to move up your body, all the way up to the top of your ribs. And then as you breathe out, moving back down. Breathing in, moving up. And out and down. Beautiful. Do 2 more of those at your own pace with your own natural breathing. And then when you're done with that last one, you're going to let your hands come back to stillness at your sides. And then once again, find that energetic pose, rooted through your feet, reaching up through the crown of your head, hands reaching out energetically beside you. From here, we're going to move into open the door. For open the door, as you breathe in, you're going to raise your arms up. And as you breathe out, you pull them in and down. Beautiful. Again, in and up, out and down, in and out, in and out. And one more, in and out. Moving into wings of a bird, same motion, but out to the sides. So breathing in, arms come up, and out, arms come down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And one more, up and down. Next, we're going to move into Buddha holds up the mountain. For that one, you're going to flip your hands, palms facing forward. And as you breathe in, you're going to push up over your head. And as you breathe out, you're going to flip your palms facing down and bring your hands back down to about belly height. In and up, and out and down. Up and down. Up and down. And up and down. Last one. Up and down. Moving now into old man stroking his beard. Your hands are going to come both out to the side in a big circle, right up by your face, and then down the middle. Breathing in and up, and out and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And last one, up and down. Beautiful. From here, moving into embrace the moon. So for this one, you're going to open your arms out nice and wide, tilting your head up just a little, opening your chest. And then as you come forward, you're going to round like you're hugging a big ball, wrapping yourself around it. Breathing in and opening up. And then as you breathe out, this time the other hand is going to come on top to wrap around that big ball. In and open, out and curl around. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And then we're going to do one more for each side. Open and close. Open and close. Coming back to center, let your hands float down. If you need water, this is a great time to take a pause and grab a sip of water. And then come back and find that rooted pose again. Shifting your weight around until you can feel everything balanced on all four of those points of your feet. Softening your knees, softening your hips, like you're about to sit on that stool. From here, we're going to move into some weight shifting exercises. If you've never done weight shifting before, you're just shifting your weight from one foot to the other. So starting with shifting to the left, and you can turn your body slightly. You want to keep your shoulders and your hips in one line. I like to imagine there's a light shining out of my belly button. And as I'm shifting, that light moves, making a little arc. But everything in my upper body stays in a straight line. I can also turn my toes out to make that shifting a little easier on the knees and hips. Beautiful. Let your hands hang down by your side, still reaching out energetically with those fingertips. Nice. Now from here, we're going to start adding in some of our hand motions. We're going to start with descend the mountain. So as we do this one, we're going to float our hands up and bring them into our center. This is our starting position. As we shift to one side, we're going to reach up and down, and then come back to center and shift to the other side, reaching up and down, like we're zigzagging down a mountain. Breathing in and out as we come back to center. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. One more to each side. In and out. In and out. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take a couple centering breaths. We're just going to open and close. Breathing in and open. And out and close. And one more. In and out. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into calming the waters. So this time we're going to shift slightly differently. We're going to still shift to one side, but as we do, we're going to lean forward, bringing our hands around through center and shifting to the other side and then coming back up. Breathing in as you go out and around and out as you come up on the other side. In as you go out and around, out as you come up. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And one more. Breathing in and out. Coming back with our hands in the center of our chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. One more. Expand and contract. From here, moving into waving hands like clouds. We're going to shift our hands so that it's like we're holding, almost like you're holding a baby. So you're going to have one hand up in front of you and the other hand turned palm up around the height of your belly button. As you shift your weight, you're going to move in that direction, letting your elbow draw a straight line. And then once you reach whatever is your edge there, you're going to switch your hand positions and shift back through the center and to the other side. Let your breathing follow your movements in whatever way is natural for you. Beautiful, nice, gentle side to side motions. Shifting your weight, keeping that line between your shoulder and your hip. Two more to each side. Last one. And coming back to center to those expansion and contraction breaths. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into pierce the clouds. And this is the first one that's going to use our bow stepping. For that, we're going to take one foot. We're going to start with our left and step out on a 45-degree angle, heel to toe. And then as we come back, we can either just shift the weight, lifting the toe, or we can step all the way back. Now for pierce the clouds, we're just going to shift the weight and raise the toe. So to start, you're going to step out with that left foot, heel to toe, bringing your hands moving together like an arrow, piercing through the clouds. And then as you shift your weight back, lifting that toe, you're going to swim your hands behind you, coming to your hips. Breathing in as you rock forward, and then out as you rock back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And one more here. Forward and back. Stepping that foot back in, we're going to do one expansion and contraction breath. And then we're going to go to the other side. So stepping out with that right foot this time, heel to toe, pressing your hands forward, and then rocking that weight back, bringing the hands around to the hips. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And last one here. Forward and back. Coming back to center, hands by your chest. Expand. Then contract. Expand. Then contract. Expand. And contract. Take a moment here, let your hands float down, grab a sip of water, and then we'll resume. All right, coming back to your rooted pose. Again, checking, making sure your feet are parallel, making sure that all the weight is spread evenly between the points of your feet. Soften the knees, soften the hips. We're going to move into some of the more complex movements, but we're going to break them down, no worries. The first one is going to be parting the wild horse's mane, and it's another one with the bow step. So you're going to start with your left leg, stepping forward, and as you do, your left hand is going to reach forward at the same time. Your right hand comes by your hip. Now, we'll do just the arm motions first. The top arm is going to circle down and then back up. At the same time, the bottom arm is going to circle up and back down. So as they do this, they're going to pass each other in the middle. Perfect. Now, while your hands are moving, your lower body is also going to move. You're going to rock back as you come to the middle and rock forward as you separate. Beautiful. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. And one more. Back and forward. Bringing everything to center, stepping back. Hands come in, expand, and contract. And then we're going to move to the other side, stepping out with your right foot. Your right hand is going to come up in front of you, your left hand by your hip. And again, we'll do just the arms first. The top hand circles down and then up. The bottom hand circles up and then down. And putting them together, they meet in the middle and then separate. So as you rock back, they meet, and as you rock forward, they separate. Beautiful. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. And one more. Back and forward. Stepping back, circle your hands around to meet in the middle. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into grasping the sparrow's tail. It starts out in a similar way. So you're going to step forward with your left foot, heel to toe, and your left hand is going to come out. But instead of coming out a little further like it did with parting the wild horse's mane, it's going to stop right here. Your right hand comes down. And then from here, you're going to rock back and then up, sweeping through. Beautiful. Now press forward with both hands, and you're going to have them not quite touching, but almost touching wrist to wrist. Beautiful. Let's just do that part again. So you come forward, you rock back, sweep up and through, turning your body, and then press forward. Beautiful. From here, you rock back and push. And then you step back. And this is going to be a half step. So you're just going to keep the weight on your right foot. Left foot's going to stay up. And bring your hands in like you're holding a ball. Nice. All right, let's put it all together. Stepping forward, heel to toe. Hands come out. Small rock back. Hands sweep through and turn. Push forward. Pull back. Push again. And then step back. Beautiful. And again, step forward. Sweep through. Push. Pull back. And push. Step back to start. One more. Stepping forward. Sweeping your hands. Pushing through. Pull back. Push forward. Step back to center. From here, we're going to recenter our weight. Bring our hands to our chest. Expand once. And contract. And then we're going to go to the other side. We do that half step in. Bring your hands in that ball position. And from here, just like we did on the other side, you're going to step out, this time with your right foot. Hand comes forward. Other hand comes down by your hip. Pull back slightly and then sweep through. Beautiful. Push. Pull back. And push. Nice. Step back. All right, moving into this side, stepping forward. Sweep and push. Pull back. And push. Step back. Step forward. Sweep. And push. Pull back. And push. Step back to start. Forward. Sweep. And push. Pull back. And push. And step back to start. One more. Step forward. Sweep. And push. Pull back. And push. And step back to start. From here, recentering. Your hands come to your chest, expand and contract. Expand and contract. And expand and contract. Now for this last one, it's called Repulse Monkey. We're going to need a little bit more floor space. So go ahead and step forward just a little if there's anything behind you. If not, then you're good. I'm going to go through piece by piece first, and then we'll put it all together. So you're going to shift your weight onto your right leg and turn your left toes out. As you do, opening your arms nice and wide, like you're trying to give somebody a nice big hug. From here, you're going to step back with your left foot as your hand comes in, and you rock back, sliding your hands past each other. Beautiful. Let's try just that part again. So from start, our nice rooted position. Turn your toes out, open your arms wide, step back, and as you shift your weight, slide one hand past the other. Beautiful. As you step forward, bring your hands up and press down. Nice. All right. We're going to try that just on that side. Shifting, opening wide, stepping back, hands slide past each other, shifting forward, hands come up and press down. And again, shift your weight, open wide, step back, slide those hands, step forward, hands press down. One more on this side. Shift your weight, arms open wide, step back, slide your hands, step forward, and press. Beautiful. Now we're going to do that same posture to the other side. So this time you're going to shift your weight over to your left leg, turn your right toes out, open up to the corner on that side, and then it's your right foot stepping back, your right hand comes in, slides past, and then as you step forward, you're pressing everything down. Perfect. Shift your weight, open to the corner, step back, hand comes in, step forward, and press. Open, step back and slide, step forward and press. And again, open, step back and slide, step forward and press. Last one, open, step back and slide, step forward and press. Beautiful. Relax for a moment. Grab another sip of water. And then we're going to finish off with close the door and some circle breathing. To close the door, just like we opened the door, you're just going to float your arms up and then in and down. Beautiful. Breathing in as you float up and out as you float down. Up and down. Up and down. And one more here. Up and down. Float your hands up to your chest. Instead of expanding and contracting here for the circle breathing, we're just moving our hands over the top half of a circle as we breathe in, on the bottom half as we breathe out. So I want you to do this at your own pace with your own natural breathing. And we're going to do 5 circles here. Beautiful. Bringing your hands back to center. Float your hands down by your sides. We're going to come back to that nice strong rooted pose. Feet hip width apart, weight evenly spread between both sides. Standing up nice and tall through the crown of the head, but with soft knees and soft hips. Nothing locked out, nothing tense. Just relaxed, but open so the energy can easily flow through you. From here, we're going to just close our eyes for a moment and check in. Make sure everything's still feeling good. Hopefully things are a little more awake with a little more blood flow. And then take a nice deep breath in and let it out. And in and out. As you're breathing in, imagine there's a nice warm energy that's coming in with your breath, circling down into your belly, feeling that space behind your belly button fill with warm energy, and then overflow so that that nice warm energy is flowing down your legs, into your calves, your ankles, all the way down into your feet, and even out to the tips of your toes. And as the bottom half of your body totally fills up with that bright, warm energy, it starts to build up and fill up through your torso, up into your shoulders and down your arms, out into your hands and your fingertips, up through your neck and your face, soothing and relaxing any soreness, any tightness, bringing a gentle warmth that can help carry you joyfully throughout your day. Open your eyes, and you are done. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week.